Alrighty, looks like we've got things going now. We've picked up a few things by going around in the distant starship and what would you call it? Base of operation places, and because those don't really look like crashed starships. And we've been able to pick up quite a bit of furnishings, you might say. This one opened up after our score got high enough for terraforming. That was one of the things. I thought I collected one of these too with the customizable fabric, but it doesn't seem to be listed. Of course, we've got the amphibian, which is basically frog farms, the fish farms going. We put this up, we put that up. We finally got these, so we start putting them out because we have to have those plankton, A, B, and C. Went ahead and put a bunch of those up last time. And let's see, what else did we see in the way? Oh, yeah, this. I haven't figured out where to put that yet. I got a sneaking suspicion it's not meant for prime because it won't place. Because usually it's you would expect it to act like this one here, but that one works on prime. But so far this one has not. And of course we've been using the portal generator to find the distant wrecks. We've kept putting in another one of these because it seemed like we needed to for one reason or another. We haven't done these yet, but we'll need those for the animals, along with the shelter, which is not available yet. Yeah, I don't see the animal shelter, nor the animal feeder. That's still the best generator we can. Of course, we've also been putting the fusion shells into all the spaceship wrecks that we can, even those on distant planets and locations that we have to use this to get to. And then I just leave them there. And our power supply is really gone up. We got a lot of kilowatts. We still only got the 2x2. I'm waiting for the 3x3 to come in before I do much changes. And we found us another poster. Incarceration is temporary. But our power is way up there, 26,000 plus. So it's going to be quite a while before we need to add any more power. Now what I should do is I should take out these. I got 26 of them. I don't really need that one anymore. I could probably start taking out some of those too, but I do like to use those as indicators of how we're doing on power instead of having these screens all over the place. I went ahead and rearranged this up here. We've got our plankton A, B, and C. But if we want to use it, of course, we have to go to another level. We've got spaceship suits. And we've started our, well, what'd you call this? Bedroom. Monkeyed around a little bit with these and figured out that's probably what they're for. Because these are, in a lot of cases, considered to be toys. But with the base on them, they'd be more of a model. So we put all these from the golden not, let's see, golden crates that we find. There's quite a few more to find. And that's pretty much. This will only hold 2 egg sets. And those 2 egg sets are very similar. And you can, of course, this is where you put them in. This one's real popular. Boy, I collect those like crazy with those plankton filters. That one I had to make. Uh-oh. Almost got me again. Well, anyway, that's what they look like. Okay, so this is, we could go back downstairs this way. And of course, we've got this in. I tried to put a butterfly, what do they call it? Do they call it a butterfly nest? Huh. Oh, there they are. No, they call these farms. Everything's a farm, I guess. Tried to put one of those in here, and that didn't work. It wouldn't let me. And we still haven't moved that. We haven't moved these. But like I said, I'm waiting for the 3x3 to come in. I'm trying to think. What might be new and different from the last time? Well, that would probably be this thing right here. Scan for distant wrecks. Long range wrecks detector. I'm assuming they're on the planet, but of course they don't show up if I use the map option. And you gotta have, the combination that they request here. This one would be very easy to do. These other two, the rarities, that's a pretty good number. Difficulty means it's kind of hidden a little bit better than usual. We've been doing mostly difficulty of 1. And we've done rarity of 1, 2, and 3. I don't believe we've done a rarity of 4 and difficulty of 1 yet. And as soon as I get back, of course, the first thing I do is I come over here and load them up. Which means I need to come down here and grab this stuff and use it. Because all of my facilities where this stuff is normally used are full. So I guess I better go ahead and put another one of these in. Because next batch I'm going to probably fill it up again. So we'll just stick it right in here next to them. And we'll label it miscellaneous as usual. And then we'll come in here and set it up so we can put anything and everything in there. And we'll give it a higher priority. Well, we'll stick it with highest. I guess I could start squeezing these together better. Yeah, I still got one slot down here I don't seem to need to use anytime soon. And I've got all these basically being loaded up with the same stuff. I'll leave that up to the drones what they want to load it up with. Now this one, I've also authorized fabric, but that they don't seem to be too anxious to put fabric in there for some reason. And this one can also do the iranium rod since I have a tendency to have way too many of them. And let's see, didn't we do rods with this one? No, we still got it fabric. I don't seem to be using those rods hardly at all. So let's add, let's go ahead and add one more rod. This one right here, osmium. And on this one over here, let's add the, yeah, let's add those in. We seem to be coming back with a lot. In fact, we could go over here and take a look right quick. Yeah, see, now those I think I'll hold on to. Because I have to use those every time I want to make another autocrafter. Yeah, we've got quite a few. Well, we haven't got anything in there yet. Well, oh, the only other change that we've made is down here. We're getting ready with the animal feed. Looks like we're running short. What's the beans? We don't have enough beans coming in. Honey's doing fine. Of course, we have other spots where we're collecting the same thing in order to make the food packs, but we have to collect these now. And it looks like they're not doing such a hot job. And T3 photoplankton and T2 is what this thing needs in order to make them. And then, of course, it's needed over here. See there? You got to have a common larva. So that's a little different. We went ahead and set that up. It'll take a while for it to finish up, because these common larvae have to come from down here. And right now it's just got these in there. There's no common larva. I do have a cabinet, but it's on demand instead of supply. Whoa, that's a heavy rain there. Usually butterflies don't fly to heavy rain like that. They're just kind of sitting there in the air, huh? Okay. That's the T2 version. Now, I have two choices with these ones that I don't want to keep. As you can see, I've been dumping them, and most of them will float. So we get right to the edge. And then I look to see, okay, this is only 175. I normally don't keep them unless they're at least 250. Now, my other choice, instead of dumping them, of course, is to have them shredded. There we go. Now, all the stuff that we're shredding right now is listed here. And I don't see those particular butterflies. I guess I could start over, but it would be easier, I think, just to add them. See, those are called the impalio. There you go, right there. We'll just add them in. And this other one is called the leany butterfly larva. Is it that one? Yep, that's the one. And I keep coming back here and adding stuff to it. So now, of course, when I add this one in, it empties because it's enabled for auto. Then we just go ahead and put these in there. And that way it'll help make it more automated. And from time to time I'll come down here and check on these. I had 4 of them, but that seemed like overkill, so I went ahead and knocked 2 of them out. They were underneath this thing, and they're a little bit too tall to be under there for my avatar to get in and out of there. So I just didn't see any reason why to keep it under there. We're still using up all the nitrogen. We're almost using up all the oxygen that is collected here. And another nitrogen. And this is the only methane. Of course, if I put in another one to make it methane, then there's a good chance that there'll be 1 or 2 left from time to time. And of course, we've got our, like I said, we've got our production up here. There we go. And of course, when they're all full, I've got extras. And we put our lights here for the nighttime when the sun goes down. So we can see the yard pretty good without any problems. And we went ahead and started another row, but as you can see, we could even do another row. Oh, I need to go get some water to drink. And we put that over here. Of course, we could drink out of the streams, or the lakes, or whatever. Any other water source we find. Okay, so now I'm debating with myself. What should I show you next? Well, most likely I haven't really done too much to show you how to collect these. I can't seem to harvest them. Of course, I haven't tried anything except the robot. I brought back some. Then if I pick up some generic traits, right now they come out of a box, or well, they call them crates, or a locker somewhere. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. How's our food supply? We've only got the one. We should come over here and get some more. Since I'm using bulk storage over here. I don't think I'll need anything else. If I do, I'll have to come back and get it. All right, let's show you where the quartz caves are. On the prime planet, where everybody normally starts. Just hug the wall for now on your left-hand side. And of course, you'll pass up the... See, we've got the red marker there because we've already cleaned it out. Looted it for all it's worth. And there, of course, is one spaceship. And I'm pretty sure we will finish that one too. Okay, and then what we're headed for is this rocky area where we've got the desert transitions. Oh, wait a minute. Did I ever empty this? No, I did not. Let's go ahead and do that. And you'll find some of these at the bottom of the, oh, what would you call it? Low spots, very low spots. See, I think we've been up in there already, but anyway, I've got some storage containers down here that I told the drones to come and get. But you see these arches? You want to get into the center of the arches and follow them. And usually using the lakes, or what you call these streams maybe. But let me take a detour right quick. And the reason why I'm taking this detour is must not be over far enough. Ah, there it is. We've already cleaned that out. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to put the stuff in here for the drones to come get. I don't know why, but a lot of players don't use this advantage. Let's see, I'm not going to do anything with those, so I'll just dump them out to the side here. I've been putting those in my lake deposit and dumping them just all over the place. And then, of course, what you do is you set this on everything by clicking here, and then you want to set this very high or higher. So the drones will come and get it whenever they have a need for any of this stuff. Now, I've got cabinets full of it where I need it, so it's probably going to be a while before those get emptied. All right, back to the stone arches. All right, kind of get in the center of them. And we'll have to make a slight detour to get around all this. Now let's follow the stream. Try to stay under the arches as much as you can. And then you got the broken arch up here. So we know we're heading in the right direction. Let's get some more water while we're here. Oh, there we go. Now up in the hills there is another place we've been already. All right, make sure we're staying pretty much to the center. Looks like I need to go over here to this stream. Now I better cut back over. Make sure I'm following the right stream path. That looks like part of the archway, doesn't it? Got broken off at some point. So we're close. And here's an opening. And bingo, there we are. And of course, this is the stuff we're making, pulsar. That opened up for us. So we don't need to collect a lot of it. But notice you've got all these different paths that you can follow. Now, I went ahead and did like I did before. I put down and then I went ahead and put a locker up. Same setup, and very high. And eventually the drones will come down here and get this stuff once there's a demand for it. But if we go back in here and we go, well, let's go this way since it's kind of obvious. We can find ourselves some more quartz. This time it's Magnestar. I've already picked up some, so it's not as obvious as it would have been otherwise. All right, and then you got the same thing here. So we could take a different branch this time. Goes two ways. Well, there's quite a few branches, so it's pretty easy to get lost in here. Let's see, this is the blazer quartz, isn't it? Here's one we could pick up. Yep, that's blazer. And yeah, I did. I set up a smaller one here. And it's the same thing. Everything high. And once there's a demand, they'll come and get this stuff. I'll go ahead and pick up another one, I guess. All right, but I've tried to set up one of those robots in here, and that didn't work. The only thing I didn't try setting up, because this does look like it might work. It's not rock, it's sand. Yeah, we might try a tech level 3 ore extractor. Well, we better just stay on our feet, I guess. Okay, looks like I have to go this way. Yep, there's the solar. And as you can see, we did the same thing here. I wonder if they've come and got anything. No, they haven't. Well, I didn't label this miscellaneous like I normally do, since that's how we got it set up. And I suppose I could stick that in there, organize it. See, it's mostly got to do with reproduction of critters. That's what we're getting out of these blue crates when we find them. Now, just keep in mind, when you want to put down a blue crate, it's got to be on a foundation. You can't put it on the ground. Uh-oh. I didn't set this one up. There we go. Now it's set up right. And let's see if there's any. Oh, that looks like some right there we could pick up. This is the one that seems to be harder to to collect. Now this looks very much like stone, so I doubt we could put any kind of a harvesting device in here. And as you can see, it's actually, you can access it if you could get high enough. This is another opening where you can go straight to the solar quartz. And let's see, that's all four kinds. One, two, three. Well, yeah, we didn't keep the one that we're making. We stuck it in a chest. But you can walk around in here and you can find all kinds of dead ends and shortcut tunnels. So let's see. We won't be able to, once we've harvested all of this, we're going to be kind of hurting because so far I can't seem to harvest these big deposits, just the little ones. All right, see, is there a tunnel? Yeah, here we go. I think there's 2 or 3 tunnels up in here, depending on which way you want to go. And you can mark these, of course, with flares or with the lamps. And what I'm looking for basically now is more of those carts. See, is this the one where I put the... No, it's not. All right, let's see. We got a tunnel going down this way, I think, don't we? No, not there. Always look up, because if you could get up to that elevation, you'll probably find something. Maybe a blue crate. Maybe even a gold one. Yeah, I took that out of a crate. Kind of weird to leave it laying there. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a drink. And I better get something to eat too. Organize a little bit. I haven't scouted this whole area out yet, so there's still a chance I might find something I didn't find before. Most likely a blue crate. They stick those things all over the place. And you always want to look high and see if there's an opening. Oh, what do we got here? Another blue crate. We haven't opened yet. And we might as well go down here and stick it in there. Let's see. The only thing that would stick in there would be these. I'll go ahead and keep that with me for now. I'm tempted just to dump these and these since I've got so many of them. Organize a little bit. Is that getting kind of, yeah, it's getting kind of full. So let's put another one next to it. I don't have enough to make the larger locker. So we need to say everything and bring it up to about highest. Okay. But there's nothing we're going to stick in there right now. All right, see, to get back where we were, we got to go up here like this. Got to aim kind of high. Let's see, is there another walkway up here? No, I guess not. But you do need to mark your path. Flares would be a good option just to kind of let you know that you've already been that way. We might need to put up another collection point for the drones. Well, if we wanted to leave, we'd go that way. Let's see, is there anything over here? Yeah, here we go. It's just amazing how many crates this area has. Now, if we look at our map and zoom down, we can see the drones are going out to those crates and they're picking up stuff because they've got somewhere they can store it. And that's my avatar. Now, I've been in this one, but for some reason I can't seem to use the robot there. I'm starting to think the robot is not meant for this planet. I might be able to put a drill in there, but right now I've got plenty of supply. What does that indicate? That would suggest to me it might be important. So I need to go to the right a little bit and follow this stream over there. Yeah, let's try that. So I need to go to the right, so behind this rock. Huh. Must be. Wait a minute. I shouldn't be going this way. I should be going the other way. Unless the stream goes through. Well, I guess it's a good thing we took it. Is there something in here? No, I don't see nothing there. That's not really a path. All right, let's see. Oh, I've got to go up higher. Okay. Because that's the stream I need to follow. A lot of times you can fly right up top those falls. All right, so there was a bunch of red flowers that look like indicated on the map. Well, there's another stream or a waterfall. Let's see, how are we doing on the map? A little bit further. Well, you could kind of see that there's a waterfall here, waterfall there. So we're almost there, whatever that is. Oh, for some reason they want us to know that these trees are here. Interesting. Is there anything else here? That looks like a suspicious crate. All right, so aim high and then shoot across. Yep, sure is. It's a crate. Oh dear, I'm running out of room. Yeah, we're going to have to organize and put up another pickup point. So I'm going to put the pickup point right in this area, I think. There's probably some more crates up in this area because I don't remember scouting this out yet. So let's put a pickup point for the drones. That yeah, that looks high enough. Okay, now we need to put in a crate. And I think we could do a big one this time. Yep, we can. We have enough iron. Same setup. Everything. Priority a little bit on the high side. and all the stuff that the drones know where to store. Okay, they could store that stuff that they don't know what to do with these or these. So I think I'm just gonna. Oh, they're already coming to get those, huh? Got a high demand for those for some reason. It might be because of the trade rockets. I've got one of them that's taking those. I'm gonna go ahead and just dump these for now, since I've got so much and I haven't even used it yet. All right, let's get back up here. Take the rest of these, put them in the locker for pickup if I've got a storage spot for it. That's one way that we'll go ahead and organize it. That's about the only way I know to prevent yourself getting overloaded while you're out and about. But you do have to remember to pick up some iron when you get low, because without iron you can't make a pickup point for your drones. Oh, there's another box right over there. Come on, fly. Huh, won't let me pick that one up. All right, how about this one? Yeah, let me pick that one up. No, I can't pick that one up either. Well, I've probably got enough for a pickup point, so what do we got here? Oh, we got some pretty good stuff. Let's see, I've still got plenty of room. Yeah, I still got plenty of room, so I'm not going to bother making a pickup point right here, since my main mission is to scout this area out, make sure I'm not overlooking anything. Well, we're back to that spot on the map that looked like it might be marked for a special reason. Unless I'm not seeing it, I don't see any more boxes so far. Well, maybe I should use the word crates. Well, what do you think? Did I spill the beans? Give you a good idea? Oh, that's just a butterfly. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Turn that off with a rotate the wheel. Oh, that's a full one. Okay, we'll right click here because that goes into the wallet. Oh dear, we're almost full again. I thinking I might need to make another pickup point. Yeah, let's put it over here by this crate. But I'm kind of full right now, so yeah, this looks like a good spot. So we'll organize it. Then we'll come over here and take what we can, put it about that high. Come up here, put us in one of the big ones, the lockers. I don't have what I need to do that. If I had two super alloy, I would. But we don't. We're not going to come back to this point anytime soon. All right, so let's see. Let's put that in there. But remember, you can't put it, or you shouldn't put it in there unless you know for a fact you've got a storage for it. I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and put this crystal in there. Or should I say quartz? Well, anyway, let's see what we got here. They seem to be determined to get me to take anything and everything I might use to make some more critters. All right, let's organize it. See, there's some more of all your basic stuff. And we'll do like we normally do. We'll organize it, then we'll dump this other stuff that we don't really need since we've got so much of it already. And it'll stay here. So if we ever decide to come back up this way, we can collect it if we need it. All right, what do you think? Did I show you enough? Oops. I didn't make this miscellaneous. There we go. But we did set it up to be miscellaneous. No, we didn't either. Okay, almost screwed up. It's a good thing I was double checking. And boy, the drones really like those rods. I'm making those rods too. Just can't seem to have enough of them. Of course, it's going to take them a while to get out there. Those are just T1 drones. All right, how much metal have I got with me? Oh, I got plenty. If I need another pickup station. All right, so you kind of know where we're at. I'm pretty sure we'll find some more blue boxes back in that area. But I'm going to assume this is a good enough briefing. And you've seen probably all you need to see. So I'll go ahead and hit the old escape key, save it all, exit the main menu like we normally do, and say be well until next time.